Howdy guys, and welcome to a brand new how-to tutorial. This is the first episode of what will be many of my how-to Red Dead build map. I suppose you could call it a Red Dead Redemption country western style how-to build tutorial. And this was something I felt I wanted to do to start right now, leading up all the way up to the very highly anticipated release of the new Red Dead Redemption 2 game, which is out in October. So I felt I wanted to design a country western town on a Minecraft frontier where we're going to build some interesting buildings ranging from salons or saloons, I suppose you could call it, a jailhouse, a bank, an undertaker's, a grocer's, and just to build a very typical old style country western town, which I feel I'm really excited about, and I sure hope you guys are as well. I have been doing a little bit of work on the landscape to try and fit in with the theme. I've got a little bit more work to do around here, which I'll do off camera, and I'm going to build perhaps a mountainous region in the background there, just so that this map area fits in with the theme of what we're trying to do. And in today's episode, I feel the first building we're going to need to control the town and keep everybody in order is we need a building for a sheriff. So that's what we're going to build right now, is a sheriff's house. Where, yeah, would we call it a house or would we call it a jailhouse? Because I suppose we could fit in a jailhouse as well, albeit it'll be a very small one. But I suppose we could build a bigger one at a later stage if we just wanted to have the sheriff just have his own place to retreat to sit out on his rocking chair, watching the world go by, keeping an eye on the town folks, making sure that everybody is in check with the law, because the sheriff is the law after all. Right, so without further ado, let's get on with today's build. We're going to use the birch planks as the framework to this building. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I'm going to be digging a 7x7 trench. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This will help me gauge roughly how big this building will be in relation to the landscape. So we'll quickly dig this trench out here, and then we're going to fill it with one row of birchwood planks all along the base there, like so, and like that. Wonderful. And then we're going to go up in the corners. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And same again on this side. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And again at the back. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And the last corner, again going up 4 blocks. 2, 3, and 4. Fantastic. And now what we're going to do is place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, one row there, and at the front here is where we're going to have a little balcony. So we're going to select the spruce wood, a slightly darker wood, and we're going to select the spruce wood slabs like that. So we're going to go out by 2 like that, and at the front, if we locate where the center is, we're going to place 3 step slabs there like that, and we'll place 2 on the edge right here as well. Okay, what we're going to do, we'll fill in this level with some birch wood. And if we do decide to change any of the ideas, actually that's too low. That needs to go a block higher. There we go. And we'll go across the birch wood there like that. And then we'll go underneath. One block there. One there, leave an entrance for the door. And we'll fill in an area like that. So we have the front of the building, which looks something like that. So we know what we need to do in relation to where the windows are going to go and how the door is going to look. Right, speaking of doors and windows, we need some glass. So if I quickly have a flick down, if I can remember where the glass is. No, I don't. I think it's down here. Yes, it is. Glass panes. Okay, and we'll fill in the two hollow areas there like that. I suppose we could use these glass panes, or if we wanted to use, in fact, some different coloured glass, that might be a better option. What colours do we have? Let's go for a black stain look. Yeah, see how this looks. That's better. We'll go with a darker look. And while we're thinking about it, we'll get this sheriff's dark oak door on. And that looks rather nice. Right, okay, so we'll select our spruce fence now. This will be the framework to hold up the roof. And I feel, how high is this going to be? It's going to be on 2 levels, so it's going to come down 1 and 2. So we need to go up 1 more block. Is that right? Does that look right? If it doesn't, it doesn't. But we'll see. Right, we'll select the spruce wood stair and we'll see how this looks in relation to the build. Okay. Not too sure about that. So we'll go up 1 spruce fence higher. Oops, what's happened there? Go up 1 block. How does that look? Not great. So now we'll try the wooden slabs to give it a shallow step up and see how this looks. And that looks much better, so I think we'll go along with the steps. We'll fill in underneath as well, and then do this edge there like that. Wonderful. Not forgetting the pillar on this side. It's gone dark, hasn't it? I hope you can see what I'm building here. If not, select a bed, place it down here, go to sleep, and then we'll wake up and continue. Splendid. Okay. There we are. We'll add in these 2 pieces here to go with the frame. Come on. There we go. Like that. I do apologise, my earpiece fell out. So I'm actually going to clip it to my shirt. Oh dear. Videos never run smoothly. Oh well, it's all part of the fun, I suppose. I suppose what we could do as well for the windows, if we go to, let's have a look, see if I can find what I'm looking for. Let's try down here first. Yes, I've just seen it. We'll select the wooden trap door. And what we could do is they could be like a shutter for the window. Yeah, that looks a lot better there, doesn't it? Yeah, that's much better. Much better. We could get rid of this spruce block, I suppose. Pick up the door. And that's part of the floor there, like that. Yes, as I was saying before my earpiece fell out, for those of you guys who are familiar with how a country western house or a building looks, it has a very unique and distinguished front, particularly where the roof piece is concerned. So what we're going to do, so that I show you guys what I mean, we're going to go across another level like that, and then we will go up one block, and up another block, and up one more. Ooh, does that look? I'm not sure that looks right. So let's see if we remove these blocks here. I'm not sure if that's going to work. That's better. That'll work. So you see it has this high point here in the center of the build where you've got a flat face, and then you have your end pieces which go a block or two lower, and then behind this you have the normal conventional roof. It's yeah, it's a very typical style that epitomizes a building that's from the old western, especially if you like watching like your John Wayne films or the Fantastic Seven. Is it Fantastic Seven, Magnificent Seven? Anyway, the good and the bad and the ugly with Clint Eastwood as well. You have this very typical style of build. I suppose what we could do up here as well, just to add a little bit more detail, we could get our signs, get rid of that glass, and we could place our signs done. No? There we go. Wondering why that wasn't working. There we go. There we go. Another one here. Does that look right? Get rid of that one. Place another sign here. Place one there. What you could do if you wanted to in this build is you could add the name of this building, so we could have like Sheriff in the middle here, but I don't feel you're going to be able to see it from the ground with the sign being all that way up, so I'm going to place a sign on the ground so that if anyone wants to come to town and see the Sheriff, they know where to go to. So we could place a sign there. So we'll put Sheriff. Oops, can't spell. there like that. Wonderful. And we suppose we could put one above as well. Oops. Edit sign, that's right. Oh dear, it's been a long week. Sheriff. There we go. So everyone now knows where they need to go to. Where they need to see the sheriff. Right. Continuing with the build, we shall fill in the side of this building and we shall do the roof as well. So where does the roof peak? It's about there, but we suppose we could do it a bit lower. Let's see how we get on. So we'll fill in this block here like that. Is that actually going to work? Suppose we could do the half slabs and see how that works. Yeah, we'll probably end up doing that. See how we get on. Anyway, we'll improvise. If it doesn't look right, we can always change it to something else that looks a bit different. Okay. Importantly, we need to finish off filling in this area. Okay. And these pieces here. I suppose what we could do for the purpose of this build, we'll add some iron bars there and that'll be our jailhouse for all the robbers, evil crooks that have committed crimes, that have had their wanted posters up around town, and the sheriff has managed to apprehend these villains and has locked them away to serve time in prison and contemplate about that runaway train that got away with all the all the loot and gold. Right, okay. So fill in the glass around there and there. We shall add a floor in, and we could work on the interior after, once when we've finished the exterior part of the build. Mainly when we've actually figured out how we're going to do this roof, but I think I've got an idea of what we can do. So we'll go along the outer edge with spruce wood. We'll start with this piece here, see how we get on, and then going up another level, and then going up one more, again the wooden steps. There we go. I think we've found a solution to the problem. I was a little bit worried that this wouldn't look right, but our saving grace being it has worked. There, one block there, and another one there. Wonderful. Okay, let's see if we can use the birchwood slab. See if we can fill in the gaps. I'm not sure that we can. No, we can't. We can't do that. That's fine. We'll just tidy it up. The wood there. That looks okay. How does that look? It looks okay. It doesn't look amazing, but it's alright, I suppose. Let's see if we can do a better job. How does that look? No, that looks a bit ridiculous, doesn't it? Yeah, that's alright. It's fine. We'll get rid of this. I'll leave it there like that, that's fine. I suppose we could add another one here. Like that. Yeah, that looks okay. Looks fine. Right, so that's the exterior part of the building done. It's really taken shape. So we'll quickly go to sleep. What the sheriff will also need as well, he'll need a post to attach his horse to. So 2 high, or is that 1 high going to be enough? Yeah, that'll be alright. 1 high will be fine. And we'll have a quick walk around this build and see how it looks. To say this has come from my imagination, I'm quite proud of this. This looks really good. I'm really happy with how this has turned out. Because I thought it would look a lot worse than what it does. Okay, so now we're in the interior part of the building. What we could have a look at is finishing off this jailhouse. What could we do? I suppose we could get our birch planks. Put them there. Build our wall up like that. Get the spruce wood slab. Do the same again. Over here. We'll go down. To there like that. Okay. Now we can add some more bars. Start making this look like a real jailhouse. Should we put some wood across? Does that make it look better? Yeah, it does. I mean, I suppose you could, if you really wanted to, fit a door here and keep the bars as they are. Or what we could do here is fill in the wood, place some bars there, place some bars there. It's entirely up to you. You know, you can come up with your own idea of how you want this to look, but I think for the benefit of this build we'll keep it as it is, like this. I could change it, I suppose, later on if I feel that it doesn't look quite right and we need to change something. So what do we need now? Well, we need some torches, don't we? Because it's a little bit dark. So I'll place a torch there. I think 1 should be enough on the inside. Do we need any for the outside part? Maybe, maybe not. I suppose we could place 1 here. with a torch. Yeah, that looks good. And we'll place one just here as well with another torch just there. I suppose what we could do as well, we'll get a shutter to kind of replicate where the window hatch is going to go. Which side have I put this on? I think I've put it on the furthest point. Yes, I have. So we'll quickly run around here, place a hatch there. I suppose actually, could we put one there? Oh, close. Oh no. Does that look good? I don't know. Yeah, I suppose we could have that one open like that. And for this side, could do the same. Yeah, just kind of adds an effect to the build, really, doesn't it? Makes it look rather interesting. So yeah, there you have it. Our first building in our Frontierland. It is the sheriff's house, the jailhouse. So if you have enjoyed this first How to Red Dead tutorial, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more How to Red Dead content. Also, I have my other normal channels on, my other normal videos on my channel. So if you want to go and check these videos out, please feel free to do so. I sincerely hope you have thoroughly enjoyed this video, and I look forward to seeing you in the second part of my How to Red Dead tutorial, where perhaps in the next episode we will look at building a hotel, or maybe even a bank, or we may even build our own typical frontier saloon. Thank you very much again for watching, and I hope to see you again in the next episode. Thank you guys, and keep buzzing.